Well, this is like the weirdest thing ever. I haven't done this in years. I've got a secret TikTok that my partner Nicola doesn't know about, and she now does know about it because it just popped up on her For You page. I guess that's kind of what happens when, you know, obviously she's a contact on my phone, so I can only imagine that's sort of come through like that. Anyway, well, the reason I'm kind of filming this now is because I want to make like a secret YouTube. I don't know. This might be my one and only video. This might not be a video at all, but this is kind of gonna be like, I have no set sort of thing that I'm gonna be doing in these videos or anything like that. It's kind of just gonna be like me kicking around, see what happens. Like today, so I've just finished work, and I'm about to go give my car a wash, and then I'm gonna go for a walk. Nicola goes to uni. She's not far. She's just down the road. Dropped her off yesterday, but it's kind of just going to be about sort of, you know, what I'm up to while she's away. And maybe it'll be nice at the end of her, you know, at the end of the time that she's been at uni, it might be nice to have something to look back on. I don't know if she'll care. I don't know if anybody's going to care. Anyway, well, the reason I'm kind of filming this now is because I want to make like a secret YouTube. Just while the sort of the car's heating up and everything, I wanted to make it kind of like more clear that this isn't entirely for Nicola. This is also just something that I want to do for myself, sort of like documenting my life. I just think it'd be interesting to kind of look back at, you know, memories and stuff and things that I've done. But I want this to be like a very much me thing, like something that I'm proud of, something that I've created and put together myself. How that will transpire, I don't know, but yeah. Well, anyways, off to the car wash. Let's get some fucking tunes on. Let's go. So I'm on wash sort of 3. This is like a really like in-depth wash, like a winter seal kind of thing. It's looking really good actually. Just gotta spray it again, rinse it off, and then almost done. That's how we're looking at the minute. Much better than it was. It's a bit shiny now. Wheels are looking amazing. Yeah, like I said, just need to finish it off and then we'll be golden. Okay, so that's it, we're all done. It's looking really good actually. It had something called, okay, so that's it, we're all done. It's looking really good actually. It had something called reverse osmosis put onto it. I mean, fuck knows what that means. I think I do know what it means, but anyway. Yeah. Okay, so that's it, we're all done. It's looking really good actually. It had something called reverse osmosis put onto it. I mean, fuck knows what that means. I think I do know what it means, but anyway. Yeah, no, we're looking good. Really shiny. Well, there we go. Look, I've learned something new today. Reverse osmosis, however you say it, is the purification of water. It's just the particular sort of purification process. So there we go. I've got osmotized water in my car, if osmotized is a word. But yeah. Well, anyway, I'm going to drive to my walk now. Don't think I'm going to do anything too crazy. Get a little sound check of the car while we're here, might as well. Get some of that water out the exhaust. Anyway, right, let's go for a drive, shall we? Well, so I've just arrived at the walk location. I didn't actually this is not like a proper walk or anything like that. It's just a field I found. So I've just parked up. There we are. Looking amazing. So yeah, let's get going. Let's relock the car. This is going to be my entrance in. I have no idea if I'm meant to be walking around this, if I'm allowed, if I'm not allowed. But as long as I'm respectful, I can't imagine it'll be a problem. Like I said, I don't really. There's no sort of real reason for me doing this. I guess more than anything, it's just a bit of like a video diary. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a video diary. I just want to sort of have the opportunity to sort of think through, you know, what's going on in my mind, as well as just sort of like having a bit of fun, to be honest. You know, I don't have like a massive like circle of friends. Obviously I've got Nicola, some of her friends, but I'm quite sort of like, I'm very outgoing, but when it comes to like relationships and sort of like the people I keep around me, like very closed off, which is, I guess, a bit odd, to be honest, considering sort of like the way I actually am usually. Yeah, I don't know, just I feel like it'd be really good for me to, you know, just do something with my time. I'm very lost at the minute with what I want to do. So sort of a bit of backstory is that I was working, I did white good installations, and then sort of basically was made redundant in July. So I'm now doing sort of home delivery, sort of shopping. I've got my pay, it's still the same as it was when I was doing the white goods because it was the same company. But now I'm just kind of a bit lost. Like I had career, I had progression, I had sort of like a purpose, I guess you could say. You know, because there was something that I was looking forward to every day, and you know, I had like something to earn and, you know, work towards, you know, the next step in the company, etc. Now I don't really have any of that. I don't really have anything at all, to be honest. I'm not working towards anything, and there's nothing above this. I do feel a bit lost. And it's interesting for me, especially because I'm just, I don't know, I just don't know what to do. I don't really know what to do with myself, especially with sort of the way of the world at the minute. You know, everything's so, I don't know really how to describe it. It's nothing is certain, like at all. And it's annoying, it's frustrating, because I really want to be in a job role where I'm making a difference, or, you know, something that I can look back and be proud of. And at the minute I'm just really struggling to do that. Like, yeah, okay, people are getting what they want from me, fine, but it's not that great. I don't know. I don't really know, like, yeah, what to sort of make of anything at the minute. I'm about sort of halfway through my walk, and the main sort of reason I wanted to do this walk, for me anyway, was just to, I guess, clear my thoughts, sort of, you know, like I said, have a bit of time to myself. But also, like, what would an audience want to see? I'm 20 years old. I'm not that interesting. I like cars, food. That's it, really. I don't really have many interests. I stay active, go to the gym, do a bit of martial arts. Other than that, I mean, I'm pretty much just a regular bloke. I want these to be really quite sort of raw and uncut. I'm not going to be doing sort of major editing. Maybe I am. I don't know. Who knows? But what do people actually want to see? Like, I don't know. I wouldn't have any idea. Music as well. I'm really big on my music. I do like a nice little sing song. How do I show you where I am for perspective? So we started sort of like right over there, where that tree is. Kind of come quite far. Doing all right so far. This is the first time I've been on like a walk in ages that hasn't been to like the pub or something. It's quite nice actually. I'm enjoying myself. I'm definitely unfit. Fucking puffing. When I'm speaking, I'm puffing a bit, which is a bit, you know, depressing. Shouldn't really be that way, but there we go. Also, this shit here, holding the fucking camera, I'm obviously like this. This hurts. Fair play to everyone who does this with like a proper like rig. I'll have to get a cameraman. Anyone want to be a cameraman? You'll be paid in high fives and, you know, pizzas, but honest work. There's obviously as well like so much you never think about when sort of you see like regular, I guess, YouTubers doing this job. Like, I keep on looking over here. This looks like, watching it back, looks rubbish. It looks so bad. You have to like keep your eyes trained on this the whole time, and as well as obviously keeping an eye on which way you're going. Oh, there we go. Look, we can actually see the gap in the bushes now. Oh, so I was bloody zoomed in as well. That gap in the bushes over there. That's where we started. But yeah, no, yeah, fair play. Whether or not I take this seriously or if it's just a one-time thing, I don't know. I did used to have a YouTube channel. It's actually the same channel that I'll be uploading these onto. Obviously I just haven't got any videos on there anymore. I'm gonna have to relearn how to edit. I was never very good in the first place. I don't know, this could be fun, this could be interesting. I like to think that I'm a likeable person, and I like to think that people would find me interesting. But to be honest, I'm not really bothered. I just, like, I make somebody happier every day, I'm happy. Another thing is, actually, the camera on this phone is incredible. This is I don't know what iPhone we're on now. It's not the newest, it's the one before. It's so good, it's unbelievably good. Like, it's crazy. I've never really sort of used it to its full potential, kind of just taking sort of pictures here and there of, you know, bits and bobs. I used to be really into my photography. My best grade at school was in photography. And obviously if I had this back in the day, this is insanity. Like, it's so impressive. It's just like, yeah, even though this is just some bits of bush, like, this is so, like, the likeness to sort of real life is really impressive. It, you know, it washes out a couple of the colours, but actually on playback it looks really good. The grass looks really realistic. Overall, I'm just really impressed, and the audio as well is mental. The audio is so good. So this is it, basically back at the car. One thing I didn't show on the way in is I had to like parkour over this sort of rut. Oh, I didn't actually, never mind. Obviously, well, that was it. It was quite a nice walk. I've enjoyed myself there. I've had a very productive 2 hours after I finished work today. I'm quite impressed. Anyway, right, now I've got to get through this sort of little gap just down here, and then head on home. To be honest, I was just having a think, the rest of my day is so uninteresting. There's no real point in even, it's not even really worth giving it any attention whatsoever. So I'm going to leave it here. But yeah, no, look, if people have enjoyed this, then obviously like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I'm not bothered. If you don't want to do any of that, don't do any of it. It's alright. This is my baby, by the way. Most expensive purchase of my entire life. Best car I've ever owned. Need some fuel. Anyway, well, that was me. Yeah, see you around next video.